So when you think of startups, right, in a small company as a UXer, I would say you might be doing both the jobs. But as your company grows, or if you end up being in a bigger company, like for instance, the places where I've worked, like Google, Dropbox, GoPro, all these places had different UX researchers. So when it comes down to the difference, the researcher is actually the person who's going to go out in the field, talk to users, have like that questionnaire with them, figure out what are the right unbiased questions to ask, and then synthesize those findings and get it back to the design team and the product team to kind of make the right decisions. The UX designer is specifically, they're going to work very closely with the UX researcher to figure out like what are the questions that you need answers to do your design work better. But then again, your day-to-day job might not be going and talking to the users in the field. You might be using those insights, observing those sessions, and then iterating on designs and figuring out what is the next step in your product development process that you should go forward with. I would say they're pretty much parallel. Different organizations have different ladders, I would say, like who eventually do you report up to. So imagine like you're a UX researcher and a UX designer. Like the more up the chain you go, up the management chain, you might report to the same director of UX or director of product. Sometimes UX research is merged with marketing research in some places. In some places it might be closer to the product and less to the design org. But I think that's like, again, company to company, it varies. For a specific role, I think I haven't heard a lot of people transitioning from one to the other. There are cases, but again, the skill set is niche enough that eventually you might be an expert in one or the other.